The movie opens like a cheesy rom-com, soft lighting, birds chirping, and a guy promising a woman infinite love. Then, plot twist, it's just a smartphone commercial.
Beautiful work.
It's a little low.
Sorry, what?
Phone's a little higher in frame.
Higher. It's gonna be a cutaway.
So if we could just do one more where it's a little higher.
Going again!
The exhausted director behind the camera is Dan Burton, a once promising indie filmmaker, now stuck shooting ads to survive and pay off his wife Lisa's crushing debt.
Lisa, it just sounds dangerous.
Okay.
It's also supposed to snow up there, which feels even more dangerous. Well, I should get going.
Dan casually tells a coworker that Lisa is going hiking alone near their isolated lake house. Yeah, he's absolutely building an alibi. In his car sits a full murder kit. Rope, duct tape, hacksaw. He even makes a mysterious call, telling someone not to take the boat out yet.
Tomorrow, noon. Don't be late.
Before heading home, Dan visits his bitter war vet father, Michael, at a nursing home. Michael couldn't care less about Dan's problems and spends most of the conversation ranting about weak modern men and accusing his nurse of poisoning his yogurt.
They're made.
Okay, Mr. Bird.
Oh, fuck off, Kevin! He's trying to poison me.
Meanwhile, a TV report mentions 2 escaped killers, important later.
Area surrounding the prison. If there are any
Oh, boys.
Dan picks up Lisa, and the drive to the cabin is pure marital warfare. They insult each other non-stop. His failed directing career, her acting ambitions, their debt, even her possible affair with a guy named Dario. By the time they arrive at the beautiful lakeside cabin, the relationship already feels completely dead.
Paid off our visa bill.
Can we not?
Yes.
It's wine o'clock, motherfucker!
That night only gets worse. Dan cooks what he thinks is Lisa's favorite meal, but she coldly tells him he doesn't even know her anymore. A game of Scrabble somehow explodes into another screaming match. These 2 genuinely hate each other.
Yep.
Zach,
Zek is an approved word in the Scrabble dictionary.
you know what? What is this? Kin?
What?
I'm going to bed.
The next morning, Dan finally makes his move. He loads rocks into a boat, grabs a chloroform rag, and sneaks up behind Lisa while she reads. But before he can attack, Lisa spins around and tasers him so hard he collapses and pees himself.
What gives him? What gives you the right?
What gives you the right, Dan?
Dan wakes up tied to a chair. Lisa has discovered the entire murder kit and perfectly explains his plan. Chloroform, dismemberment, rocks, lake. Ugh. Dan admits everything, blaming years of resentment, debt, and her affair. Lisa fires back that she married a man-child. Then she reveals something even crazier.
You were gonna kill and dismember me.
I wanted a wife, not to be married to my mother.
And I wanted a man, not some 40-year-old toddler. I'm stuck with a giant shitting baby. You are pathetic, and your plan sucks. My plan, on the other hand, magnifico.
In a flashback, Lisa had already been planting stories about hunting accidents so she could shoot Dan in the woods. Back in the present, the couple literally argues over whose murder plan was smarter while fake crying to practice funeral performances. It's completely unhinged.
I don't know what happened. Oh, Lisa.
Stay with me, Dan!
Oh, God. I can only hope in death her beauty survive. Like Bennett.
Just as Lisa prepares to shoot Dan, a guy named Henry suddenly appears behind her with a hammer. Dan screams, "It's hammer time!" Henry knocks Lisa out. Turns out Henry is an ex-con Dan secretly hired to help dispose of Lisa's body in exchange for part of her life insurance money. But things spiral immediately. Henry learns the policy is actually worth $1 million. Lisa offers him a better deal, and soon all 3 are fighting over a shotgun. The gun goes off, killing Henry instantly.
One of my friends, she's a massive.
You're not my buddy, you lie!
Okay, guys.
Dan and Lisa start attacking each other again, but before either can win, the ceiling collapses and 3 strangers crash through from the attic. Remember those escaped killers? Meet Pete and Todd, plus Allegra, a prison guard who helped them escape because she fell in love with Pete. They've been secretly hiding in the attic for days, casually watching Dan and Lisa's marriage implode like it's reality TV.
That's your favorite movie?
Pete takes control of the house and demands money. Dan and Lisa claim they're broke, immediately resuming their arguments over expensive handbags and debt. Things get even weirder when Pete discovers Dan once directed a movie he actually loved in prison. Suddenly, the kidnapper and failed director are bonding over artistic integrity and studio interference.
Are you just a big fan or something? I directed it. I love that movie!
You love that movie.
That's a good movie.
You love that movie.
But seriously, you got a real voice. What? No, please do something! Sorry, guys.
Don't be rude. Say goodbye to your wife.
Lisa lies that she has $50,000 hidden away, buying everyone until morning.
Okay. Deal. Again, big fan.
Locked in the basement, the fake politeness finally cracks. Lisa admits she wanted Dan to discover the affair because she hoped he'd fight for their marriage.
I think I wanted you to fight for us. Whatever. They're gonna kill us anyway.
Hey! Hey!
What do you want, Ron Weasley?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Dan escapes by smashing Todd in the face with a billiard ball hidden inside a sock, then immediately abandons Lisa and runs.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What? Dan, fuck!
Lisa eventually escapes too, but Todd catches her with a gun. Thinking fast, she blurts out, "I'm pregnant, and it's not Dan's."
I see you.
I'm pregnant.
Bullshit.
I had an affair, okay? And it's not my husband.
Oh, poor old Ron Weasley.
Dan overhears everything. While Todd stands there, shocked, Dan attacks him with statue. A brutal fight erupts. Todd just refuses to die. Lisa bites his ear. Todd nearly strangles both of them, and together they finally kill him in a savage knife attack. Meanwhile, Pete and Allegra force Dan and Lisa to hide in a closet. In the darkness, Dan finally opens up, apologizing for giving up on their marriage, and even saying he's ready to raise the baby, despite it not being his. Lisa casually admits she completely made up the pregnancy. Dan is genuinely impressed. It's the best acting he's ever seen from her.
I know that you're pregnant.
No, Dan's lying.
You're not pregnant. No. Lisa, that was the best fucking acting I've ever seen.
Then Pete finds them.
Fucking bitch! Sorry, sweetheart.
A vicious fight breaks out across the yard. Pete nearly kills Dan with a lawnmower when headlights suddenly slam into him. It's Michael, Dan's insane father, who stole a car from the nursing home after hearing trouble at the cabin.
Listen, there's more trouble than it was worth.
Go ahead, honey.
Please! I'm trying something new together!
Michael arrives like an action hero, blasting Todd's corpse for good measure and fighting the escaped convicts with zero fear. Allegra stabs him, Pete attacks him, and Michael literally bites Pete's nose before sacrificing himself so Dan and Lisa can escape. Absolute legend. Dan and Lisa speed away, but Pete shoots out their tires, crashing the car. Dan tells Lisa to start the boat while he deals with Allegra. She pretends to be helpless and manipulated, then smirks and dares Dan to shoot her. Dan immediately shoots her in the face without hesitation.
Shit, asshole! Wait, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. Fine, I was being manipulated.
At the dock, Pete attacks Lisa and steals the boat. Dan dives into the freezing lake, climbs aboard, and fights Pete in the middle of the water. Pete nearly strangles him, but Lisa grabs the same bag of rocks Dan originally packed for her murder. Together, they wrap the rocks around Pete's neck and throw him overboard. Pete drowns, but the rope catches Dan's ankle and drags him underwater too. Lisa manages to save him, pulling him back onto the boat. Then comes the Hollywood ending. The police arrive, and Dan and Lisa spin the entire story into a heroic survival tale. The media eats it up. Soon they're doing TV interviews and signing movie deals based on their true story.
How did you survive?
Love.
And I hear Hollywood is making this story into a movie.
Yes.
This is gonna be streaming?
Which is fine.
Well, congratulations, you guys. Lisa, it really happened to them.
Years later, Dan is finally directing movies again, specifically an absurd big-budget version of their own Nightmare. Kumail Nanjiani plays Dan, while Lisa plays herself. When a producer asks for another take, Dan calmly refuses. For the first time in years, he knows his own worth. And somehow, against all logic, attempted murder saved their marriage.
No, it was great. You sure? I'm sure.
Can we try just one more?
No. We're good.
Ultimately, Over Your Dead Body 2026 serves as a gripping cautionary tale about the destructive nature of obsession, reminding us that desperate choices always carry irreversible consequences. By analyzing these characters' psychological breaking points, the film offers a profound educational look into how easily human trust and morality can erode under extreme pressure. Let this narrative be a reminder to always weigh the true cost of your ambitions.
Oh man, I'm
And honestly, this recap only scratches the surface of that tension. The full movie gives so much more psychological weight to the atmosphere and the characters, so it's definitely worth watching in theaters or on streaming for the complete experience. If you enjoyed this breakdown, feel free to subscribe for more story recaps like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next story.